So last week, Donald Trump was in Pennsylvania at a rally doing what Donald Trump does, making a fool out of himself. And the video that we're about to show you is Donald Trump not understanding geography.
I have great respect for the UK, United Kingdom, great respect. People call it Britain, they call it Great Britain, they used to call it England, different parts.
So the thing about Donald Trump, okay, so let's say he wasn't wrong, right? Like, let's say in a perfect scenario, he actually understands the geography and he manages to communicate the geography accurately. Even in that best case scenario, it makes him look dumb. And the reason why it makes him look dumb is because why? Why are we having a conversation about this? It makes it abundantly clear that you literally just learned about it, right?
Yeah.
The UK, United Kingdom. No one knew it was called the United Kingdom until I mentioned it right now. Who would have known? Just stop talking. Stop talking.
All right, so 2 points about that. First of all, I don't know why you would say that when I know for a fact.
You know, I'm like a smart person.
Okay, okay. So the reason he's saying these things, to give a literal answer to Anna's question, is because he made a fool of himself when he was over at the United Kingdom, which nobody knew it was United Kingdom until he figured it out. And he actually had said something worse that I flipped out over and did a YouTube live video on a weekend over. And he had said a number of rambling things that were all wrong about the UK. Every part of it was wrong, but my favorite part was that he thought Ireland was part of the UK. Ireland's a totally different country, totally different, okay? That's like thinking Canada's part of America, okay? And so, or perhaps America. Okay, so that was way worse. I think this is him trying to make up for it by going, you know, UK, it's also Great Britain. You say, I got that figured out, or Britain. And then, or it used to be called England. No, England is a part of the United Kingdom, but it's different parts. That's him trying to brag, like, I know that England's actually a part of the United Kingdom. I know you don't know that, nobody knows that. But you know, one of my advisors just told me after I made an ass out of myself earlier.
But
I can't wait to tell you that, you know, there are parts, that is England.
That's my point, just stop talking. Just stop talking. Okay, so that wasn't all that happened. Okay, so that was during the rally. Apparently earlier, while speaking to Piers Morgan on Air Force One, he said the following. Now, this quote was cited as something that Trump had said to Theresa May, but that is actually inaccurate. This is a real quote from Donald Trump, but he actually said this to Piers Morgan. And I quote, "We would make a great deal with the United Kingdom because they have product that we like. I mean, they have a lot of great product. They make phenomenal things, you know, and you know, have different names. You can say England, you can say UK, you can say United Kingdom, so many different names, Great Britain. I also say, which one do you prefer, Great Britain? You understand what I'm saying? Right,
no,
yeah,
no,
you know, I know. But a lot of people don't know that. But you have a lot of different names. The fact is, the fact is you made great product, you make great things, even your farm product is so fantastic."
No, I mean, he literally sounds mentally challenged. You make product. You make good product. Me like product. I mean, he sounds like an old SNL skit, the caveman lawyer, right? Like,
what was he trying to say there? What was that statement about? Like, the American people deserve to know, what was that statement about and what product are you talking about?
You make great product, even farm product. It's fantastic. It's a really good product. What is the product that the United Kingdom makes? Anyway, so look, guys, if you're a little confused about the difference between United Kingdom and Great Britain,
that's okay.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
It's complicated. It's confusing. For average people, it's fine to make mistakes, right? He's the president of the United States of America, right? You should know just geography, the geography of our allied countries.
So, and so there's two parts to that. One is what Anna's pointing at. I mean, he's not a plumber, he's the president. If you're gonna go to the United Kingdom and you don't know it, like maybe And a little Google it while no one's looking. You're a little embarrassed to ask your assistants, right? But you have a tweeter machine. I know you use it all the time. You know that smartphone, it actually has Google on it too, and you could just type it in, hey, what is United Kingdom? So you don't humiliate yourself. But he won't do 15 seconds of homework, even though that's his job as president. I mean, and we're not talking about Sri Lanka. I mean, if you don't know the different districts of Sri Lanka, even if you're president, I would, if I'm going to Sri Lanka, I'd study up on it, right? But it's the UK or Great Britain or parts of England or Ireland, right? You look up if Ireland is part of the UK, okay? So that's point one. Point two is, to Anna's first point, hush up. Like if you're giving a speech for whatever reason, right? I don't know what your job is, but you're giving a speech somewhere and it goes through your head, I don't really know the difference between UK and Great Britain. I've always kind of wondered that. You know what you do? You just say one of them and move on, right? You say, oh, well, I had a great trip to the United Kingdom, and move on. Don't get into England, and there are parts, and you used to call it Great Britain because you don't know. You don't know. So you, as a smart person, a somewhat halfway rational person, you would think, let me not get myself in trouble here, right?
Yeah.
And if I do, I got to get out right away. And you don't go back. Now he's trying to clarify, so he goes back to it in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. But he still didn't Google it.
I know,
He
I know.
still didn't look it up.
I know, it's amazing. It's so amazing. Anyway, so.
Okay, just in case you're wondering, United Kingdom is the overall country, okay? Great Britain is the island, okay? Ireland is another island, it's also a country. Northern Ireland is in the island of Ireland, but Northern Ireland is part of the country of the United Kingdom. Now, it is confusing because Northern Ireland is also called a country. Wales, Scotland, and England are called countries, but they are part of the nation of the United Kingdom, okay? So, and Great Britain is not a word that it refers to the island. It is actually not a political term. It is not the nation of Great Britain, it's the United Kingdom. Okay, and look, the fact that Scotland, Wales, England, Northern Ireland are called countries, but they're part of the country of the United Kingdom, definitely confusing if you're not from that neck of the woods. Google it. It takes 15 seconds. If you're a plumber, you never have to Google it. If you're the president, for God's sake, do some presidenting. 2 easy ways to follow the Young Turks. One is hit the subscribe button down below, then you're a TYT subscriber. And second is ring the bell. And when you do that on YouTube, you're notified of our videos.